The girl woke up, only to find herself lying on a smooth, curved stone wall. She nearly slipped off from panic alone. Luckily, she reacted fast, gripping the wall with both hands and feet just in time to save herself. Once she calmed down and looked around, she realized she was stuck on the wall of a massive curved structure, with nothing below but a bottomless abyss. Smooth stone walls surrounded her on every side. She was completely trapped. Then, a blood-curdling scream echoed from below. Someone fell down, and judging by the sound, the drop must be tens of thousands of feet deep. The girl didn't want to stay there a second longer. She shifted her weight, preparing to climb up. She slowly pulled her right foot under her, turned, and pressed both palms against the stone. Once she felt stable, she pushed with both her hands and feet, trying to flip herself upright. But the surface was too smooth. Not only did she fail, she nearly slipped again. Terrified, she froze in place. All she could do was fight her fear and stay still. Time passed. Eventually, she calmed down. When she looked at her hand, it was covered in blood. Her grip was already weak. Now her hands were even slipperier. Biting through the pain, she wiped the blood onto her clothes as hard as she could, then pressed her hands back against the wall. She prepared for another attempt. This time, she lay flat against the surface, slowly inching upward. The slope here wasn't too steep, so she managed to crawl up little by little. Each time she moved, she'd stop to wipe the blood from her hands again, then keep climbing, over and over, until she could go no farther. Now she was at a steeper part of the slope. There was no way to climb higher. She had to stop and rest. She raised her injured hand, and just then, a drop of water landed on it. Her heart sank. If it rained, everything would be over. Desperately, she pressed her hand back to the wall and prayed it would stay dry. But of course, the rain came pouring down. Now the girl was truly in danger. Her body started to slip. Pain and fear overwhelmed her. The fall was only a matter of time, but in the midst of despair, she suddenly remembered the necklace around her neck. Quickly, she wrapped it several times around her hand, trying to create more grip. Live or die, it was up to fate now. With everything she had, she held onto the stone wall. Everyone thinks that the girl is out of trouble or has fallen into the abyss.